So
You
before
just
I got
said you're
sick,
wearing the
I tried, so back in Bloomington,
Yeah, that's just, these are old pictures I had scanned, so they're not perfect.
I belonged to
They
the
came out pretty darn good.
ISU.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're raising money for the theater department. Oh my God. That goes back a few weeks.
Yeah, and that was the 311.
uh-huh.
So I came out here and I
Yeah,
tried to
'cause
make
that's how we
these
used to roast
squares,
here
Yeah,
when I-
yeah.
but I couldn't get hold of dry cottage cheese. So I went to a health food
Plastic. Do you
store.
wanna keep
Yeah, I
these?
do want to keep that.
I
After
said,
he
I
signs
want
it,
to buy
I'll
some
come
dry
back.
cottage cheese.
Unwrinkled.
Well, they said, we can get you what we think is dry cottage cheese. I said, well,
Oh, this is
can you take the
cute.
lid off? And if I don't like it, I'm not gonna buy it. She said, no, we can't do that. So, does your wife make crepes?
No,
Has she ever?
no, she's not. She works in a
Interesting.
bakery, but she doesn't bake.
Your mom's
Yeah.
She
Okay.
probably could if she wanted
dress.
to. She's
Yeah.
like,
She
Married
could,
your
but
dad.
yeah,
Very
we don't eat a lot of
similar to
sweets.
the dress
Oh,
We're Asian.
Well, this is a crepe skin.
Yeah.
Well, they call them
Same
blintzes
style.
too.
Yeah.
That was a very popular style.
I've never used a pie filling. It's loaded with sugar. But I'm trying to find somebody who makes crepes who can
What time is it?
tell me a technique.
9, is it 8:15?
I try to make them out here
20.
and the edges all dried out.
What times do you usually go to
So
bed?
then Costco carried
Looks like it's gonna be
crepes for a while.
It's around 8.
So I went over and got that, they discontinued them.
They're gonna be so excited.
Right.
so tomorrow morning, what's the plan?
Tomorrow morning,
Well, you're going to Chicago,
No, I'm going to the hospital.
to the hospital tomorrow. Are you going to have an appointment tomorrow, or are you just sleeping in?
well, I sleep as long as I do.
Do your legs shrink back after a couple days?
Yeah,
or-
they'll shrink back. The plan, as I understand, is for them to get a truck at their leisure.
I mean, tomorrow early morning, are you getting up and doing something, or are you sleeping in?
I don't get up
I
early.
think we're all sleeping in. Except
We can sleep in. Now, if we want, we can
And
go
me,
to
I never-
Einstein.
I never sleep in.
We can go, you know what, we can go to Einstein's for
I think it must
breakfast.
be just when people are sleeping.
Yeah,
I
whenever.
think so.
Yeah,
Or
you
lunch.
come
I've
over
never
here.
seen them out with
Yeah.
How late you wanna sleep
Wow,
in?
It's different, huh?
I don't like to sleep in.
He'll be up before everybody.
Sleeping in is for the weak. Oh no, I'm just talking to your sons.
Well, if you guys wanna go get a truck,
That's a nice picture.
now,
He's gonna be up way before I am, probably. I don't know. Or we'll just do it all
I
day.
would first pull this U-Haul right here in 69.
Well, he's got the reservations.
Ask them if a truck has come in.
Oh, okay.
They have these trucks come in
Oh, these are
when
the
they
first
are not
ones.
expecting
I
it.
know.
Oh, okay.
And they're only that way about a mile.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
Sure.
the other place
These are great.
is Western Gurley, which is further and it's downtown.
Yeah, I think we saw that one on the way in.
Okay, and you can call them and say, what are you gonna try for a 10-foot truck?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Scott's got the reservations made, and so
Okay.
we're gonna deal with those.
You wanna
guys.
look in the garage tonight at the stuff?
Yeah, he'll take just a brief look. Yeah, but that's what we're
So-
gonna. We're getting a 10-foot truck.
Okay, so tomorrow, when Cindy leaves, she'll leave the garage door up.
Well, no, we're gonna wait till Ian gets up, and then when Ian gets up, then, or when Scott gets up, we'll
Okay.
come over.
But
And
I would call. When I was in Bloomington to move out here, I called the place and she said, oh, a truck just pulled in. I said, that's my truck. Well, because they didn't know it was
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
So if you want then, when everybody gets up, we can go over to Einstein for breakfast.
Yeah, we'll see what,
See what time it is. Sounds good. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
see what,
Now, if you want a bagel without bacon, just tell them, I don't want bacon, I don't want meat.
Yeah, they probably have.
They
All
have
kinds of
different
good stuff.
kinds of stuff on them, right?
Yeah, and the deal is
That'd
you
be
buy
nice.
anything. So when I went over for their deal
get
before,
lox and.
I just bought a cup of coffee, and then you get this bagel free. I just sat there, had a wonderful time.
Yeah, I already finished the coffee out of the room tonight, so.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are gonna get a free
We
breakfast
get the little
anyhow.
complimentary coffee.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll get up and go to breakfast while he's sleeping.
Oh, I can do that breakfast too, but not at 6:30 a.m.
No, it
Can't
goes
sleep
till
in
9.
Strange places.
All right, but if you,
I
I'll,
slept in his room last night, I got like
but
3
we'll come
hours of
over
sleep.
here as soon as Ian gets up.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. But
It's weird.
I
can't
was
sleep
over
in
there with
strange
Hanson
places.
getting a free breakfast. It's a wonderful breakfast, jeez. Couldn't believe it, but whatever you wanna do. Don't be driven by a free breakfast. And then you
We'll figure
take
it
a
out.
swim
They
if
have
you
a
want.
waffle thing, so you can make a waffle for yourself while you're there. They have, they
Yeah,
usually have some kind of eggs.
And
in
the
there.
pizza? And they have waffles? Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
scrambled
You make them
eggs.
yourself, you
I thought
know.
it was just a few rolls and some
Oh,
orange
no,
juice.
not that place.
No, every hotel now offers a free continental breakfast if
Yeah.
you stay, and they go all out. They put eggs and
Yeah, because I thought Continental was usually just rolls and
Well, that's
juice.
what it used to be, yeah.
Now it's, now you gotta be
now,
competitive. I
now
guess.
continental includes eggs.
We could
and
go over there and join
meat.
him for breakfast.
Oh no, you'd have to be a registered guest.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'll
No,
get
no,
it.
no.
No, you're not coming down my breakfast tonight. Not until not until you pay. I'll go report you. This guy's taking my coffee.
What you put up there in the sky?
He took my name.
Oh,
That's
that
the
is
film.
too.
That's on the
Not that
outside
egg.
just to keep the
Not that
breeze
egg.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
But not
But
on
it's
that scramble.
also,
You
it
try to
also
shine
helps
out.
in the winter
Right.
to keep, you
Yeah,
know, the
yeah,
wind
we had some
out.
guests over there and
Good.
we just parked in the back and walked in.
Yeah.
No one said anything.
No, nobody cares.
But, yeah, I was amazed at the quality breakfast. So we, you know, breakfast there.
Yeah, I couldn't find an ice machine, so I don't think they offer ice anymore. I don't know where it is.
Oh, they got, yeah, they got it.
I didn't ask the girls behind the desk, but
Usually it's,
I walked the whole floor, and then I was just like, I didn't want to go downstairs and check for ice. 'Cause it
Maybe by the swimming pool.
I was just gonna wait till we got bottled water anyway, because I don't like to drink tap water. Some cities tap water I have an aversion to.
Mhm.
Like, when we were out in LA and I got sick because the water, we were drinking bottled water too. It was the Costco water,
Yeah,
but it's not purified.
yeah.
It's bottled water, but it's not purified. Why bottle the water if you're not gonna purify it first?
Yeah,
It's
for people who don't check and see if it's purified.
It's just for people who want mass amounts of water and they think
Wow.
that it's safe, right? But it was making me sick. I wasn't liking that at all.
How do you like this water in Rio?
It's green, I guess.
It's
Have you watched
delicious.
the game? Have you watched anything?
Apparently it smells like ass. There was one report where they were talking about one swimming event and they opened it and they said it smelled like fart.
It was
The whole
more
place.
yellow, I think.
I don't remember, I just read it on my phone.
They said it looked like a swamp,
Yeah,
green and,
That's
green algae.
yeah.
And this is where there was competition?
Yeah. And then there's the sailboarders.
Oh.
What was the competition? No, it was the skimmers, the guy that
Yeah, the
rowers. They ran into a couch. Yeah, in the water. They ran into a couch.
Oh,
I was
jeez.
like, oh my lord.
Oh,
Good thing they didn't run into a bed.
Dead body.
Go take naps.
And did you hear about
Working it out.
the cop that, He was he was working for the Olympics, and he took a wrong turn and ended up in a bad area, got shot in the head.
Oh,
I know that 3 American swimmers got robbed.
Really?
Yeah, Ryan Lochte and 2 other ones, they were in a cab that got robbed, and then the Olympic committee denied it.
Oh,
Or
really?
was trying to cover it up stupidly.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Michael Phelps to be
Rio is
held-
what, 10 million
to be
people?
held up.
Probably 7 million were poor, dirt poor.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's a third world city.
Wow.
And, I don't see how they
It's a
could have
battleground.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what's going to happen to all those facilities after it's over. If they're just all going to go to.
I think
Well,
they'll
it's kind of the
crumble.
same thing.
What
I think
did
so,
they
too.
build special?
Well, they build like they usually build something for bicycling,
The
velodrome.
big pool event, I think they build.
Sometimes they build
special-
stadiums.
They have to build
Did
that.
they build the swimming pool special?
Probably.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
to because it's such a large
Oh.
distance.
And
So
it's a
most-
huge event. They've got to have
Yeah.
plenty of seats and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, they sell in the heck out of those events.
That and the gymnastics, they have another building for that.
Well, you read about was a Sarajevo that the Russians took over, where they built that special stadium, and then they showed it bombed, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
just practically down to the level of.
Sochi.
Yes, no,
It was-
not Sarajevo.
Yeah, it was
Sochi.
Sochi, Russia. Yeah,
Yeah,
because after
yeah.
When they
You're
had
right.
all the events over there, then
Yeah.
they've had a lot of problems.
It's been flattened, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Sarajevo was in a mess too after,
Oh, yeah.
what was it, 2 years after they had the Olympics, or maybe more than that. But it was just, they showed before and after shots of it, and it was
That was
sad.
the Bosnia Herzegovina conflict.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, is this a little movie camera?
That's a high definition, so it's not. Yeah, but that's what it is. A handy cam.
Wait a minute, does it take still shots?
It does not take. You know, I don't. It may. You may be able to do video and take a still frame out of the video, but I've never used it for that because I always have a camera. But,
So what's it known for? I mean, what's
just a digital handy cam, just a portable. But the battery no longer works. I had to throw the battery away, so I can only plug it in.
oh, you can't recharge it?
No, it's so old, and I
Oh.
ran through the battery. I think I bought another battery, and I ran through that.
It's a Sony. It doesn't say Sony.
Yeah.
So the batteries are no good?
Well, I've used it a lot, hundreds of times.
Oh.
And after a while, it just loses. It doesn't hold its charge.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get a high definition one, but I just haven't.
So high definition will take stills.
That's what my
Or
camera
movie.
is. Yeah.
Are there camera shops still around?
I don't think Bloomington's has one. I think we.
They're in the larger cities.
Remember there was one wasn't there one in the mall, a camera shop?
Yeah, the Shutter shop.
Oh yeah, Shutterbug or
Shutter,
something.
Camera Corner, we
Yeah,
had-
yeah, oh, camera corner.
Camera corner.
That was,
Is he still there?
That was no. I think
No.
that closed. That was the final one.
I used to sell cameras in Chicago when I lived in Chicago. I used to sell cameras.
Now, how about Ann's place over?
And they're still open at JMC Photo Lab, and that's where I got a bunch of pictures made to bring
Are
out.
the mother and father still around?
No. No, it's just,
So she's, what, does she have a bigger staff now?
no, it's just the two of them. Ann, and I don't know what the other, I always get them, are they
She has
twins
two
or?
shops?
No, there's two girls, Ann and her sister. that
Oh,
run-
Ann, yeah. Ann was the strong one.
Yeah, I can never remember which one is which when I go in there. They look similar, and yeah.
Yeah.
And they both sound the same on the phone. I can't.
But I remember them as being nice ladies.
They're very
Very
nice.
knowledgeable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Now, is Camera Corner,
That's gone. Yeah. So there's no camera photography equipment.
did they retire?
I think so.
Their sons left for I think went to California.
Yeah. They just business.
So in other words, if you want to get pictures developed, you go to you have a Costco?
Or a Walgreens.
No, we don't have a
You
Costco.
don't have a Costco?
No.
We have Sam's Club.
They still give golfing services at Walgreens?
Yeah.
You have to do more of your
Because
own
the kiosk.
manipulation with it. Like you would put in your negatives
Yeah.
or your digital.
Well, they don't even deal, Walgreens doesn't deal with
They don't
negatives
deal
anymore.
negatives anymore.
At least the one in Bloomington doesn't. I asked them, they said they don't.
Walmart.
I don't even know if Walmart does or not either. I don't know. I needed some negative scanned in Walgreens, so I have to buy my own scanner.
No, I think we went into Walmart with just one of those, little battery. You pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
the
guy there. You plug it in,
SD card.
Yeah.
and it brings up all the pictures, and you punch or he punches
The ones
what you want made in the pictures,
Hmm.
and they're very inexpensive. And then Costco. Oh no. We have a. So we have a stationary supply place. Cindy, do you remember the name of that? Next to Petco?
Like Office Max.
Yeah,
or
like an
Depot.
Office Max.
Yeah.
Then you go in there, and as a matter of fact, I have an email address where if you take pictures anywhere, you can email address. You bring up on your computer which pictures you want. You can be 50 miles away. And you bring them up to them, you send them to them, and within 24 hours, they've got your pictures. And then if you go in and you don't like them, too dark, too light, too this, too that, okay, well, have them for tomorrow. And just pay for them. Boy, that's pretty good. But Costco does that, Office Max,
I don't know if Staples does.
Deep Staples does.
Yeah.
Do they?
They all do it. That's their survival
Of
program.
course, isn't Office Max and Staples the same now?
I think Office Max
No,
and
they
Office
tried to
Depot,
buy each other.
Oh,
those combined, or one bought the other.
Staples would not. The government would not allow Staples to buy Office Max. They allowed Office Max to buy Office Depot,
Staples must
but
have
they
some
wouldn't
government
allow so
contract.
far Staples.
well, it has to do with monopolies.
Yeah.
Because those three companies have been the three
They've been the
main-
powerhouses.
And they didn't want one company to own all three.
Right. Yeah. I've gone into Staples.
No, what?
Office Max lately. Do you have an Office Max there?
I think
Yeah,
our Office Depot closed. That was in Kmart Plaza. Or was that Office Max? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know if we have one anymore. What? Is there one next to PetSmart on Veterans and College? I thought there was.
keep the two.
Yeah, I get it.
They both
We had Office Max was next to Kmart. And either Office Max or Office Depot closed out there. So I can't remember which one's open. But
Have they opened any new stores at College Hills?
They got a nice outdoor store. I don't know what's new. No. It's pretty popular.
they had a place there to stir fried noodles.
Is a big block store?
No, it's just like a regular offshoot of like a Mongolian barbecue, but they serve a lot of noodles.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant, and then they have a new pizza pub over there. which is kind of popular. I guess it's done pretty well for itself. But I think Target is the main thing that keeps
Still?
College Hills going. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing because
They
College
have-
Hills.
Yeah.
You know, what's amazing about that Target is that I used to go to Target in, up at College Hills Mall fairly often. I mean, and I used to buy a lot of sportswear there and things like that. The Target that we have here,
Pricey.
Aren't they the same or what?
No.
Really?
they have a different market that they're going for. And what they want are preteens to 20s. And I can never find anything there,
Yeah.
you know. At least not in clothing. Occasionally I'll buy something like a
Well,
record or a DVD or
yeah,
something.
and like you say, the demographics for Targets are specific in that they want parents of kids spending there.
Mhm.
Because that's, you know, they got the electronics right next to the food, right next to, you know, the bubble gum and the baseball cards and
Are they big in electronics to Target?
they try to be, they always have kind of a flashy electronics
Yeah.
area, but their service is horrible for electronics.
Now, how about, what's that electronics place that went out of business at the Kmart?
Circus City.
Circuit City.
Yeah. Is there another one that went in?
No,
No,
no.
it's
that-
still there.
That just became, Scott just said it's opening up as,
Oh no, Circus City's
Oh,
still there.
no. Best
Kmart.
Buy, is there a Best Buy?
Yeah, we have a very popular Best Buy.
yeah, we have a Best Buy.
Where is that?
It would be,
Veterans Parkway.
Yeah.
it's on Veterans Parkway by Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh,
Up there, up by,
Yeah.
where we were talking
so you got a
earlier.
pretty viable,
Up by College.
That's
There-
popular.
Yeah, right in that area, there's Meyer, right on College Avenue.
okay.
And then Tuesdays
And
and,
then there's the, yeah, Tuesdays is a little bit closer to Scott's. And Vista Drive, it's,
So what's taken over that Greek restaurant where we used to get gyros
on
on Empire Street?
The one, the Garden of Paradise, it was
Yeah.
called, but it's still open by the same family. So it's still there, it's just a different name now. So, but,
Someone else bought it?
no, the same family still owns it,
Yeah,
they just had to bury the name.
okay.
Because this is the same family, do you remember Grantville?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I used to manage Grantville.
Are they still there?
No, it's now become a new name.
Oh.
Because John Brandt, okay, the story about 7 years ago, I worked for a company, One Main Development. They put the big holes in Uptown Normal, and we were going to build 3 extra buildings. Well, that company ended up falling through, and I was doing training to become the building operations engineer for those 3 buildings in Champaign with that company.